Liberty's Kids.
He called Dr. Franklin a fraud and a blowhard!
Library, philosophy, college, almanacs, all very amusing. But my money's no longer worth anything. I'm tired of this war. And Ben Franklin, as much as any other man, started us on this road to ruin.
Dearest Mother, as my long journey ends, and I approach Dr. Franklin's Philadelphia, I grow increasingly uneasy. Though I believe deeply that I am where I belong, the pain of so recently leaving both you and Father is, I must admit, difficult to bear. I'm embarrassed to say it, but I feel ever so alone. What of my friends here? What will James, Moses, and Henri think of me now? Probably that I'm a silly girl who keeps changing her mind about who she really is. Moses? Oh.
Slow down, James.
Prices are still so high, Moses. I don't see how we can... Moses?
Sarah?
Hi.
Sarah! Sarah, what? Why?
Because I finally realized something. I realized I am an American.
Welcome home.
Well, it's about time, isn't it?
James, I feel so wonderful, even you can't ruin it.
What? Hey!
Aren't you glad to see me? I have so much to tell you about. John Paul Jones, and England, and Mother, and Parliament, and 2 ocean journeys with the worst food I ever ate, and... Where's Henri? I thought that...
That's it! Hey! Stop it! Ow! Take it back! Never! You are a liar! Am not!
Stop it, both of you!
Sarah? I'll show you! Do not! Put me down! I'm gonna tell my father! He called Dr. Franklin a fraud and a blowhard!
Henri, he's just saying that to make you angry.
I am not! Well, if he is, it's working!
Stop it! Now! Now, how did this start?
When Charles said bad things about Dr. Franklin, I said, take it back or else. He wouldn't, so I taught him a lesson he'll never forget. Ha!
Doesn't Charles have the right to his own opinion, even if you disagree with it?
Yes, but...
That's part of being free. Haven't you learned anything from Moses and Dr. Franklin?
I guess...
Then maybe you should apologize for starting the fight.
I'm sorry I punched you first. But you're wrong about Dr. Franklin. I am not.
Stop shouting. Why do you think Dr. Franklin is a fraud and a blowhard?
I don't know. My dad told me.
I want to show you something. Look around, Charles. What do you see?
Junk? See?
In a way, he's right, Henri. It used to be junk.
Until Dr. Franklin got his hands on it.
Did you know Ben Franklin is an inventor?
No.
Moses, play for him. Play for me, please.
Truce?
Fine. Fine.
All right, then. This is an invention of Dr. Franklin's called the glass harmonica. See how the different sized glass bowls turn together as I rotate the crank? And when I touch the edge of one of the bowls, thank you kindly.
Moses, tell him about this.
Do you know what this key did, Charles?
Unlock the door to the crown jewels?
Not exactly, but it opened another door to a new world of electricity. It was in 1752 when Dr. Franklin was 46 years old.
As soon as any of the thunderclouds come over the kite, the pointed wire will draw the electric fire from them. When the rain has wet the twine so that it can conduct the electric fire freely, you will find it stream out plentifully from the key on the approach of your knuckle.
He caught sparks. So what?
For one thing, in case you don't believe Dr. Franklin is a man of courage, the next man who tried the same experiment died. And what a discovery Dr. Franklin made! As we learn to control those sparks, we'll be able to use their energy
To power boats.
Or drive carriages without horses.
Or even help to cook, Charles. Dr. Franklin tried it once. Like many scientific experiments, it did not work out well. It was 2 days before Christmas. Dr. Franklin was hosting a dinner party.
Dr. Franklin's inventions are fascinating. So daring.
I have a Franklin stove.
He did not like to see an animal suffer needlessly, and hoped to use electricity to end its life painlessly.
Dr. Franklin! Let me help. Oh, my.
Are you all right?
Oh yes, perfectly fine.
I want to try that. Yeah!
Absolutely not. Electricity can be very dangerous.
James's parents died in a fire started by an electrical storm.
To prevent fires started by lightning, Ben invented this.
A lightning rod. With Ben's new device attached to the roof, the lightning bolt was attracted to the point of the rod. The electricity traveled down a copper wire into the ground. Of course, in Ben's house, he sent the charge through an apparatus that rang some small bells. In a large storm, the bells could ring for hours,